Hey, I got a light, boy. Hey, I got a light. Hey, I got a light, boy.
Well, hello folks, it's Norfolk Boy here, keep on the trash, and I thought I'd make a tiny little video because I kind of felt like it. So I thought I'd do a kind of update on what I've got planned and what I'm doing at the moment. So at the moment I've just started working and doing some more on my campsite, which I've mentioned many times before probably. So I'm just putting the gate up over there at the moment, and there's some blue tack there because it's waiting for the glue to dry, basically, because it's been a pain in the backside. There's a couple of wheelie bins there I've just put in. A man at the gate at some point. I will be putting in some more fencing around here. I just put a little driveway in, running around. There's already people camping here. They've already started, and it looks like there's a very hot weather because they're all in their swimsuits. Okay, just here I've got all my tents. I took them off for a moment because I've got some more that I can build. I've also got lots and lots of little bits and pieces yet, and there's a spade to go over there against the well, anywhere really, the toilet, wherever I want to put them really. So I'm actually waiting for all this to kind of dry, so I need to put some more foliage in, some more fencing in, and so on, some more tables and chairs and things like that, and when it's all done it'll look pretty cool. So I think I mentioned many moons ago in another video about this particular setup. None of it was in English, I know, but I think this was about 20 odd pounds, and you've just got everything in it to do with a campsite, so it really is rather good. If it's still available, then I'll leave the link below on this video actually, but I'll take a look. You never know, it might still be available. It is so cool, it really is. There's lots of little bits and pieces that you can have. So when I did this fire, which I did do a video of, which lights up, it's got a little bucket there on a hook. You know, that all came with it. I did make the fireplace myself and put a light underneath, obviously, that but yeah, all in all. Oh, and I did when I first got a 3D printer, which has gone up the chute now, so I really want another one, and I'll have to get one when I've got some money. But I printed out a dilapidated old toilet which I still love, and it's there. So yeah, I'm really enjoying myself doing this. But now I'm just going to put this aside and mention what else I've been up to. I've been making a small model, so I'll show you a little bit of that because I just couldn't resist it. Couldn't resist just doing one more little model as it came up for only £9. It's so tiny. It is the FX 1.43 Aston Martin DB5. I just fancied doing it because I wanted to try out this airbrush that I got off Temu to see if it actually would work, and it didn't work too bad at all. And a matter of fact, I just didn't mix the paint probably as well, but as you can see, the body's over there, and it didn't come out too bad at all. Just a little few possible imperfections. I'll get my words out again in a minute, but not too bad at all. I've got the glass in already, and that looks nice and neat and tidy, and the little window wipers and the tiniest little decals for this thing. I've weathered the wheels so you can see a little bit of silver popping out there. And now I've just done the rest of the painting. I'm just waiting for it all to dry really, and then I can slowly put this back together. I did some chrome paint for the bumpers, but I don't think they come out looking like chrome much in particular. But I will actually just stick a little bit on a bit of extra plastic and let it dry, and then spray some clear lacquer on and see if that actually gives them a little bit of a shine rather than that kind of dull look. But other than that, I think it's all coming out pretty well. Everything's all nicely painted now, and I just need to do a teeny bit of weathering on the grill to make it look something better than it is. But yeah, this is just great fun. I just thought I'd do it just at the end of a season kind of thing. It's the tiniest of tiniest, and here's an example of the decals, which are just minute. I mean, there is a couple of decals here that I'm going to use on the dashboard at some point when it's all dry. And there's the registrations. I've already put one on the front there and one on the back, which was so tiny it was untrue, but I managed to do it. So I must be getting a lot better with these decals these days. There's a couple of more small ones that go on the side that I'll probably do at the end. This is a great little kit. It's only a level, I think it's actually a level 1, isn't it? Yeah, level 1 skill. You know, you could just hand paint it and do it just for fun if you wanted to, but I just want to try and make it look as half decent as possible. All the bits really go well together, which is absolutely brilliant. It makes a change. Well, so far they have anyway. The glass was so easy to put in, it was untrue. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this model. We've got the underneath looking a little bit more like an underneath, so all I need to do is wait for it all to dry now and put it together, and a kind of reveal of what it'll look like at the end. Okay, so here's the end result. Here it is, and just a couple of different angles here in my music room where I'm going to keep it. The back end, the front end, very nice little bit of interior as well. There's the underneath, it looks quite detailed too, which is quite good for a very small kit like this. And there it is in its pride of place. And also what's just now come in the post, which is absolutely fantastic. Now I bought this from Jadlam, I think they're called, Jadlam, I think it is, but I'm going to leave a toys and models shop, whatever it is, online. I will leave a link to this shop because I think I mentioned them before, but they do some really good deals sometimes, and actually their prices are not bad at all for model kits and lots of other stuff as well. I think they also do stuff for trains and, you know, OO gauge and stuff like that. So it's a shop for all that kind of thing. So I just bought this because it was on offer, and it was only 15 quid, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a bargain. What they do on their website as well is everything's free delivery, unless you want to pay an extra just to get it the next day, but you only wait 3 days. And to be honest, this was sent in with 48 hours, so that's not bad. And so here we go. It's another Revell model. I haven't opened it yet, but this one's a level 4. Now I am hoping, now that Christmas is coming, I'm just like one big giant kid, I have to say, and I know my wife knows what I want because I put them on Amazon wish list, and I think that she probably already bought them anyway. But anyway, I've got another couple of models I'm after, and hopefully they'll be coming at some point. If not, I'll get a bucket of sweets or something like that. Who knows what I'll get for Christmas Day, or some socks perhaps, or pants. You never know, do you really? But anyway, okay, so I haven't opened this yet, so let's go ahead and unbox this little beauty. So this is a 53 Chevrolet Corvette Roadster, and as I said, this is a level 4, and I only paid 15 quid for it, and that is an absolute bargain, to be honest, because this is, you know, this is a pretty decent kit. So as you can see, all in all, you've got plenty, I'll say again, plenty of parts, and also of course some decals. So that's good. Quite a few decals, not too bad, probably all you need. So we'll just put them to one side for a minute, and here are the instructions, which is super great. And there'll be the usual things, you know, the paints that you need, that I'll look into and see. But I have also, my stepdad really doesn't know how to do presents at all. He's nearly 90 now. He just gives me the money and I get what I want. So I've got some, I've got for Christmas coming some paints, which are airbrush paint. So I'm going to try a little bit of airbrush, and I've already tried it once. So, you know, I think I'm going to use that for the colours. So I'll see what colours I've got first. I might do some hand as well, but I think I might. I don't know whether I'll make this the first model that I make, because it all depends what time I have. Not that anybody cares, but I haven't got a lot of time at the moment. It's all about work. I've got a couple of weeks off at Christmas though, so that'll be good. But yeah, anyway, moving on, instead of cackling on about all that crap that nobody wants to hear. These are all the instructions, of course, and then we've got all of the parts. Now, to be fair, there looks, I don't know how many parts, 91 parts in this model, so that's not bad, is it? So let's just see if we can open this and that. Then scissors are about as much use as a chocolate teacup. Right, okay. So here we go. So, you know, it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, there'll be some clearing up, no doubt, to do on the parts and that, but they're all seem to be nicely on the sprues, I think they call them. So that's grand. Lots and lots and lots of painting, of course. And then we've got some chrome parts in here as well. So let's see if we can squeeze them out. And there's the chrome parts. So we've got the wheels, the bumper, and all that kind of thing. Yeah, all looking good. Super stuff. Parts of the engine, it looks like, as well, are in there, so that's good. And then the main bit of all, I guess, which will be there's the tyres, the rubber tyres, which is cool. The glass bits, not too many glass bits this time, which is good for me as far as I'm concerned. And put them aside. Yeah, and you've got your tyres in there, and there's the body, which looks pretty damn good to me. Doesn't look like it's got any imperfections at all. Blimey, I managed to say that without messing it up. That's good. Yeah, absolutely cool. So I am way looking forward to doing this. Now, whether I'll do it soon or not, I don't know, because unfortunately we're still getting mild weather, which I'm really incredibly surprised about in the UK. When that will change, I really don't know. So I might get a start on this, you just don't know. But I will document it, and I will try and document much more than I did on the last one, so that it can help other people out who are, you know, just starting with this. Perhaps professionals wouldn't bother watching my videos, but there you go. It doesn't hurt me much, to be honest. In all fairness, I just like making videos. I don't really care if anybody watches them. I am just making them anyway for my own amusement. But I have got followers, so that's cool. So that's nice, you know. Or I've got I think it's nearly 800 now. It'd be nice to get some more. So like and subscribe if you would. But you know, I'm not desperate, so if you don't want to, don't. Simple as that. Right, so I'm going to put all this away again. So that's 3 projects on the go, and the last but not least project I've decided to do, I'm just going to pop this away, will be done pretty shortly. And the idea is to build a stone bridge like this one. Ta-da! So that's roughly what I want it to look like, although it probably won't end up looking exactly like that. Let's just move my camera over here. So yeah, really what I want is, as you can see, there is bits of road here that I started, never finished, of course, and there's the end that's all curling up at the moment. But I have been busy here at the moment. I have been doing some lighting and stuff like that, so it's all done, including that nice little pub over at the back there, which lights up, you can just see, when there's people in there having a pint and all the rest of it and enjoying themselves, so that's good. Now I want to run this road along here somewhere, but what I'm going to need, because my campsite sits over here, because it's called the Hatch campsite, because there's a hatch there. There we go. And what I want to do is I want to build a bridge to go over here, but I want it to be a stone bridge, so it's going to have to go over and then round and then down that way, something like that. So I'm going to have to design one, and what I'm going to do is use some egg cartons, you know, your eggs come out of. There's all sorts, but I've managed to save some quite rough ones. And if you cut them all into little squares, and I will show you as I'm going to do a video of it, it will then make it look like an old stone, hopefully anyway, will make it look like an old stone bridge. So that's another one of my projects that I'll probably do next over the winter. as well as maybe just getting a start on the car, but that will probably have to be done very slowly, as it won't always be very warm out here. So I'll probably do the building the bridge indoors where it's a lot warmer. So you know, that's the plan. What with work and everything else, I'm going to do my best to do all these little projects because I'm just model mad. Unfortunately, one of my trains has given up, and that's this one. I'm going to try and fix it later, but in the meantime I'm going to be looking out for a new train. Whether it be a diesel or not, I don't know. I did get this diesel train over here on eBay, but unfortunately it was in a terrible state inside. The motor was absolutely burnt out, and I did try to fix the damn thing, but it just wouldn't go. It kind of struggled around the track, but I just wasn't very good at trying to fix it, so I've just left it, and I will get myself a new one when I've got the money. At the moment I'm saving, and of course it's Christmas time and I've got to buy everybody else their presents too. But yeah, that's pretty much my plans, and that's the video for what it is. If you're still here and you watched it all, then that's absolutely grand, and as I say, I'll work my very hardest to do all of these videos as I'm doing all these projects, so that you can join in with me if you wish. However, you don't have to, obviously, but if you enjoy this kind of thing and you want to watch me struggle and do all of these models, I just love doing them. I love the look of them, and I actually love it when you first get hold of one as well and open the box and see all the parts. So it's just a thing, I guess. Everybody's, well, people that do have pastimes and that, you know, they've all got their ideas of what they like. Some people like watching football, you know, whatever it may be. Hobbies are great. Hobbies are absolutely brilliant. You know, without a hobby, I don't know what I'd do with my time. I've also got my music room, and I do have to make music too. And like I said, I'm still working until next year, when I, thank God, retire, which is absolutely brilliant. And when I do, I'll be doing a lot more videos. In the meantime, hope to see you all again soon when I get started on all these projects, and I'll actually do documentation on each one of them. Thanks a lot for listening and watching, and hope to see you again soon. Yeah, all take care. Bye.
Hello.